I'm here to show off a Green Stuff World product. It's their Maxx Darth. It's black. It's pitched as the blackest black. It's quite an exciting paint. Hi. It's Michael here from the Hobby Man and Hearns Hobbies. I'm here to show off a Green Stuff World product. It's their Maxx Darth. It's black. It's pitched as the blackest black. It's quite an exciting paint. It's one of those products where when I first saw it, I wanted to find a project to put it on rather than actually having a project in mind before I bought the paint, and boy, I was not disappointed. It is incredibly black. Let me show you the difference between a regular black and the blackest black. First of all, I'll show you the bottle here. It's a Green Stuff World Maxx Darth. It comes in the 60ml bottle and the 17ml bottle, the smaller variety. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to contrast it here with these two pieces here that you can see. These are just white plastic pieces from a model. I'm going to paint one of them, or at least part of one of them, in just a plain old Mr. Hobby gloss black. So nothing very exciting, but it's black. We want black paint, so I'm just going to pop a quick coat on that. This is a very rough paint job, mind you, just to give you an idea of the contrast between black and really, really, really black. So I'm just popping a really quick coat on there. Nothing very exciting. Now you'll notice the difference between this and the blackest black is that when this one is dry, you can still see some details. You'll still be able to pick out some of the details of the piece itself. With the blackest black, it absorbs something like 98% of the light that hits it. It doesn't bounce anything back. So that looks pretty black under the lights, and we're going to contrast it with the blackest black. So let me just get, I'm going to get my other piece, this piece on the right hand side here, and I'm going to paint that with the blackest black. Actually, I can get those here, can't I? It's a water-based paint. It's just incredible that paint of this level of technology, and there is, believe it or not, technology that goes into paint. It's amazing that you can get something that's been this well developed just at regular retail at a hobby shop like Hearns Hobbies and the Hobby Man. So once you see the results, I think you'll be as excited as me, and you want to come and get some yourself. Come and check it out. Now I'm managing to get this all over my fingers, of course. Just going to get a tiny little bit more. Let's make sure I've got a good coat on that. Obviously, with most painting, it's ideal, of course, if you do multiple thin coats rather than one big thick one, but time pressures and all that, I just want to show this off very quickly, so forgive me if my painting technique is not fantastic. Alright, so we're just going to leave that to dry for just a few minutes. Like, even though it is amazing, an amazing black paint, it is water-based, so your brushes will clean out in water. You can thin it with water should you need to. Okay, I'm just going to leave those a few minutes to dry. I'm going to come back and we're going to contrast the two that we've painted, and you'll be able to see the difference. See you in a moment. Okay, I'm back to see the results of our Maxx Darth experiment, just to show you the contrast between the two painted pieces. So if you look down here on my board here, I've got the two pieces there. Now you can see they both look quite black. But as I move them around, can you see the one on the left hand side, this one here? You can sort of see some of the detail. I actually put them on my hand, I think, just so I can bring them a fraction closer to the camera. So you can see as I move it around, you can see the shine on it and the gloss and that kind of thing. The other one, as I move it, you can't see anything. It just absorbs all of the light. So obviously I've got studio lights, and forgive me, it is a pretty rushed paint job. It's a bit rough. But as you can see, you get quite a lot of light bouncing and reflecting off that one, being a gloss, and this one, not so much. It just looks completely black because it's absorbing all the light. Now, it's not just a matte paint. If I showed you a matte paint, you would still get a little bit of reflection off it. With this, it almost looks velvety in that it just absorbs all of the light, almost all of the light. So unless it's under very, very bright conditions, you don't really see a lot of detail at all. It's really good for shadows, for really deep recesses. It's good for source lighting. So if you've got something that's like a fire or lava or a bright light, and you want to contrast it really strongly with some deep shadows where that light isn't hitting, you can do it with this paint so well and so easily. It's really fantastic. Apologies that I've got quite a bit of paint on my fingers there. So yeah, that is the Green Stuff World Maxx Darth, the blackest black. It's a really good product. Check it out.